Hmm. Polyamory though, Bree? Why polyamory? Why you want to share? Sharing ain't always caring. Polyamory though? Oh my gosh. Polyamory is really not so bad at all, actually. All right, so first up, and welcome to Beauty Under Construction. We got to do again. Beauty Under Construction. Beauty Under Construction. Hello, welcome to Beauty Under Construction. And if you're new here, you're new to joining the team. If you're a new builder, if you're new, if you're working on yourself and you're doing it here with me, welcome. I'm happy that you chose me to do it with, because I choose you to do it with even more. You feel me? So yes, I talk about my growth and my progress in life and who I am, who I'm becoming, who I was. And I just talk about that and I grow with you here and we talk about it together. Well, so far it's just me talking about it because you guys don't talk to me quite yet. But the hope is for us to be, going through this together, for you to share with me and me to share with you and us to share with each other, because community is key. You feel me? But no, today though is something. Today is I don't know if people may be surprised by it or not, but I consider myself poly. And today I'm just gonna talk about why have I chose this transition? What is wrong with monogamy? Is there something wrong with monogamy? Why am I choosing to be not monogamous? Am I crazy or what? So really, I'm not gonna go into explaining too much about what polyamory is, because like being poly is a huge umbrella. It's like there's poly and then there's like different parts, different ways you can be polyamorous, different, there's different labels, I guess. There's different ways that people choose to be polyamorous. Just like monogamy, I feel like there's different monogamous relationships and different ways that people choose to do their monogamous relationships. Same thing with polyamory. If you can't get two people to agree on having a regular monogamous relationship all the time, of course, with more minds, there's going to be more possibilities, more thoughts, more ways on how you choose to have your relationship. So personally, I found out about polyamory through, I'm not going to say found out about it. Like, I've heard about polyamory before. I just never really, looked too deep into it, because I was in a relationship at a young age for a long time. I mean, I don't know. 6 years is a long time to me, especially at the time, because I've gotten that relationship since about ninth grade, and I got out of the relationship after high school. So it was a while that we were together, and I got pregnant, had a baby, and I got into the emotion of life. Like life, I've always been in one monogamous relationship, and I have been cheated on, and I didn't feel hurt more than I felt embarrassed. I felt like people are coming up to me, and it's high school, so it's very childish, but people are coming up to me and it just feels like I have to react. But in reality, I didn't so much care. Like, I don't know how to like explain it. It didn't bother me. The fact that I had to react bothered me more than the actual act, I realized. And now that I've now that I've gotten out of the relationship, we've gotten out of the relationship. It was because ironically, the relationship did end over cheating, but emotionally, I feel like I've exited the relationship before that last cheating, because I was cheated on before that. Like, I think he cheated on me maybe twice or three times. Because that last one was the third time. I think that last one was like, and you're out, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, the first couple of times, like, we stopped, we broke up, like, we was on and off again for the years, but we broke up when, like, he cheated, because I'm not rah rah. I'm not like, oh my God, why would you do this? Da, da, da. Let me talk to the girl and da 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 da. I'm not like that. So my quickest thing to do was like, okay, well, then let's just not be together. If you want to be single, then be single. And like, and it was just that simple to me. I genuinely was just like, that's it. I was never rah rah. Like, to this day, I'm not rah rah. Like, at all. So basically I was like, later on in life, now that me and him, we're going through the last breakup. Last breakup happened, like I'm pregnant. I'm like 4 or 5 months pregnant. And we broke up over this girl or whatever. And mind you, he's in Connecticut. Like, I truly don't care. The girl messaged me and let herself be known. And then for me, it was like, I didn't even like message him on. So I'm like, oh my God, you cheated on me. I was just like, he texted me and I said, oh, listen, I don't want to be a home wrecker to your situation. Go do you. You live your life. Y'all do what y'all do. And it's whatever. And I genuinely felt like that. Like, I was very like, okay. Because, like I said, I was already checked out. Like, when you like, we fell in love young. And I loved him. And I'm gonna say 3, 4 years in, like, we definitely were growing apart. We were branching off. It's completely different goals and everything. And I just found myself staying a lot of the time because I like loved him all this time. So it just felt like easy, and I was like, who wants to start over? And I mean, I know I was young, but like at the time, it was just like, So like this, I was pregnant, and then being pregnant helped me realize like I don't want to be with this man for the rest of my life. Like, I really don't. I don't see, I don't like the me that I've turned into now. Like, I'm not even fully, like to my greatest, but the me that I've turned to now, I could have never been like with him. Not that he would have held me back, but I would have been so focused on trying to push him to be at the same level that I would have never been able to level up, if that makes any sense. And it was just draining, so I was checked out. Now, when I checked out, I stayed a little while with being single. I wanted to learn myself because, mind you, I've been in a relationship my whole life. I don't know me as a person. Like, I know that I'm more like, oh yeah, I'm cool. I'm down to do that. I'm down to do that. But like, I don't know me as a person. So I took some time to get to know me, get to like fall in love with me. And I got myself out of depression, and like, it was me and my son when Eli was gone. I got to spend this time. Oh, that's my son. But all right, I'm sorry for the little interruption. Like, I don't know what was going on. Like, my baby, my mom, everything was just going on. Anyways, so let me go back to the story. So I was working on myself. Let me start there. Anyways, yeah. So I was working on myself, and as I was working on myself, I realized like I'm at a place where I'm ready to start like seriously dating, but at the same time that I want to start seriously dating. I also, this is hard. It's like hard to explain. Like, I wanted to seriously start dating and have real meaningful conversations with people and have like great relationships with people, but then I also didn't want to I had a fear of losing myself, because mind you, I did get into, like I said before, I did get into a relationship young, and I really was fearful. So it was like I was very ready to start dating, but I also was very ready not to start dating, because it's like I'm starting to mentally like build myself strong, and I don't want to get in a relationship and then that relationship end and I feel like I'm starting back from the ground again. And in this thought, while I was having this thought process, the algorithm listens to you and stuff like that. Now I'm seeing more about polyamory pop up, and I'm like, a little interested. And then the trifecta. There is, there was this throuple. called the Trifecta. They were the Trifecta Troop. They had, well, no, we were the Trifecta Troop. They were called Trifecta Love, and my God, these people are so, they're goals. They are goals. It's these three people in that's that's in a relationship, and it was just so beautiful to me. Like, seeing the relationship made me feel so like, wow, like this is so beautiful. Like, I love this like so much. And although that's like I said, it's a big umbrella of polyamory, their type of relationship isn't the relationship I picture myself in. It just felt so, like, to watch them, like I caught myself like just sitting there and just watching all of their videos, and I was just like, wow, like I was so intrigued. Like, everything about this felt so right. Like, it just felt like click. Like, I think I let me like, I feel like it's the equivalent to if if you found out, like, if life was always all polyamory, which it was before back in the days, but we're not even gonna get into that. But like, it was more like, it's like, imagine you're in a world where everybody is polyamorous. Like, polyamory is what everybody is, and you're expected to be in a polyamorous relationship. But then you meet somebody, or like you see like just two people like kissing, and you're like, wow, like wow, that would be so great. Like, and you'd be thinking about monogamy and be like, wow, monogamy must be so nice. That's how I was seeing polyamory. That's how I see polyamory. Like, I'm like, wow, like this whole time I felt like I was crazy. Like, I thought I was crazy because like stuff like I don't get, like, in that sense, like I don't really get jealous. Like, to me, there's so much more to a relationship. And also, I feel like another thing I feel like is, if I have a desire, this is another thing that I had. If I had a desire or something, I don't want to stop myself. And if you, like, or the person that I'm with, or the people that I'm with, however it turns out, like, I wouldn't want to stop them from their desires or hide their desires from me. Because then if you're keeping part of you away from me, keeping it hidden, why are we together? That's how I feel. And I feel like that is the truest form of commitment, love, loyalty, is by being able to be 100% you, talking about everything. Because polyamorous relationships is not easy. Like, people think it's just about sex. Some people are in polyamorous relationships and do not have sex. Like, you can have multiple partners, and some partners you don't have sex with. Like, it's not about the sex. It's really not. Like, like, I personally, like, I'm not like, I love connecting with people and building relationships with people so much. And I feel like when you get into a relationship, like, if I get into a relationship normally, well, I mean, I've only been in one relationship, so I could be wrong, like, but it's like, you can't really build relationships with all types of people and stuff like that. Like, I would like to. Like, just because I'm in a relationship, I don't want to stop building relationships with people. I don't want to limit myself. I don't want somebody else to feel limited just because somebody else also, like, fulfills you or also makes you happy. That's not going to upset me. And for it to upset me that you have other people in your life that make you happy, that, to me, for me to be upset about your happiness means that I don't love you. And that's just how I see it. I would never want to hold you back. Let's talk about it. Shoot, how was it? How was Shorty? Shorty was good? Shorty was bad? Oh, you want it all together? Okay, cool. Like, I want to have those type of conversations. I don't want it to be like, oh, like, you feel like you got to be all secretive. No, I want a fully honest committed relationship. You honestly tell me what's going on, and we are committed in our relationship, like in how we're. When I say committed, I don't mean like, oh, like you're mine. You're just my property, and you could only be mine. You can't go nowhere. I'm keeping a leash on you. I gotta check on you, make sure you're not here. Does that? No, I'm talking about like I'm committed to them, as in
Commitment is usually defined as the act of committing, giving me trust or charge. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for commitment.
anyways, like I said, I want to be in a committed relationship. I want us to have trust, loyalty, all of that. And if you like, and if we have our committed relationship, you could keep our relationship is good, and you keeping our relationship is good, then you can go on and expand, have your other relationships. I can go on and expand and have my other relationships. I just gotta make sure that I'm keeping this plant watered. I'm making sure I'm allowing this plant to grow out to be a tree, whatever it gotta be. But shoot, just because I got this flower in my garden that I love, doesn't mean that I love any of the other flowers in my garden any least, or doesn't mean that I water them less. All my flowers is getting the water. Or just like the moment that when I would leave a polyamorous relationship, like that relationship wouldn't work out for me if we are not benefiting from it. If we are not gaining from our relationship, like we should be, like I shouldn't feel restricted in my relationship. In my opinion, they shouldn't feel restricted. I feel like we should, like, shoot, why not? Like you got, if we can communicate, we can like clearly discuss how we want to go about our relationship and everything like that. I'm happy, because a lot of monogamous relationships don't have as much communication as a polyamorous relationship would. And that's just me being honest. You can look that up. That's real. You have to, your communication, when there's multiple people in a relationship, you have to make sure that you're, like, you understand them too and yourself. You have to make yourself clear to understand. They have to make themselves clear to understand. There could be no in between the lines. There is no passive aggressive. It's, you have to communicate for it to work. Without communication, the polyamorous relationship is failing. And then a lot of times, like my whole life, I will see myself as poly, whether I'm in a monogamous relationship or not. I do feel that I would be much happier in a polyamorous relationship. And this is me as a single person saying that I would love to be in a polyamorous relationship. I consider myself poly. Let's explore together, you know what I mean? Let's grow together. We can grow in love together. And it's like, I choose to be poly because for me, polyamory makes sense. For me, a polyamorous relationship would fulfill me more than a monogamous relationship would. I feel like. I do feel like I can be in a successful monogamous relationship, and I also feel like I can be in a successful polyamorous relationship. I feel that we shouldn't all be automatically just feel like we need to be monogamous because majority of society chooses to be monogamous. I think that it should be fluid. You should be able to choose, and I choose to be polyamorous. So I am poly. Why did I choose to be poly? Because I feel like it makes the most sense for me. Just like, so a lot of people feel like monogamy makes the most sense for them. They feel, and we should all feel open to be able to choose whatever lifestyle that we want. We shouldn't just choose a lifestyle to to please society, to please somebody else. We should choose a lifestyle that pleases us within ourselves. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one that matters. Like I don't know how to explain that like without sounding selfish, but you are. Like you have to make sure you're good before you can make sure anybody else is good. So if you're pretending to live a life that you don't want to live for other people, then the fact that you're not helping out yourself, you're not helping them out. You know what I'm saying? Just live your truth, live your life that you want to live. Like I will always continue to live my life that I want to live. If I choose one day I want to do this and I want to do that the next day, then that's what I choose to do. And I don't care who has to say about it, because we all live our own individual lives. And if my individual life affects somebody else, then I'm honestly honored, because like my life is so interesting that you can't even focus on yours. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I see that. But like, I think I'm gonna end it there. I hope I didn't ramble too much today. I just wanted to explain why I choose to be poly, why I label myself as poly, and I actually have a couple stories, if believe it or not. And if you're interested in any of those, let me know. Let me know, and I will definitely let you know some of the juicy details. Um, yes, yes. But actually, I do have a video that's coming up. Probably in a few days, maybe an hour from now. I don't know. I realistically recorded it before I recorded this video, and it was more of just like a ramble video. You guys know I'm good for that, but it was a ramble video just about, I don't know, it's probably about choosing to live your own life. Because all of my videos are in a way basically like, it's basically about people as an individual and living their best life and being their best self, and also about learning some new things. It's learning some interesting things that's going on in the world, some things that people are, dedicate their lives to. That stuff interests me, and that's why I do these videos. I honestly genuinely like to do these videos. It probably doesn't seem like it, because I'm not consistent. But really the only times I'm not consistent is if I happen to get very busy or something, because recording the video is one thing, editing the video is a whole nother thing. Okay. But yes, comment down below, please comment down below and let me know what you would like to see next from me, or not. I'll be out here anyways, and I'll tell you something that I want you to see from me. If you're not, no, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously though, at this point right now, I do these videos for me, and that's clear that I do these videos for me because I'm in the beginning. I feel like anybody in the beginning of their YouTube career or in the beginning of their YouTube startup is doing the videos purely for entertainment for themselves, because it takes time out of your day, and that's really about it for me. It doesn't feel draining or anything. It just takes some time out of my day. So sometimes like I won't do, because I would never do a video or something. I don't ever do anything if I don't feel like doing it. And it's that truth. Like if I truly don't feel like, that's how I know that I'm in control, or people are in control of their full lives or their future, because of that right there. Like I will only do what I want to do. Like it doesn't matter. I'm only gonna do it if I want to. Because if I don't want to, I can't even make myself do it. It's just not in me to be fake. Wow, Brianna, talking shit to yourself. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you're interested in learning more about polyamory and what it is, I'm gonna do some research, because I don't want to be opinionated, because this is the life I live, you know what I mean? So I'll do some research and find some unbiased info or whatever, and then just like break it down very like monotone, rather than like be polyamorous. Nah, but I don't think anybody should like be what you want to be. You feel me? Anyways, thank you so much for watching Beauty Under Construction. If you watched this long, you might as well like, comment, subscribe. Because you're a real one, first of all, for watching this long. Because you just brought my watch time up like about probably 20 minutes. Because this video is definitely longer than 20 minutes right now. But like, the goal is for it to be 15 minutes and less. Anyways, I don't know why I always do that. I always do something like this. But like, comment, subscribe. Definitely comment though. Talk to me. I don't have friends. Talk to me. Let's talk to each other. All right, peace.